Welcome back, Bob the Very Computer Guy. Today we're taking a look at a remake of one of my favorite tanks, or the next version you should say. This is the Griffin 25 Plus by Geekvape. So the Griffin 25, one of my favorite RTAs, I just think it's perfect. Where do I have it? I have it somewhere here, probably being cleaned in there. But I use it all the time. Oh, here it is. See, I'm sitting right there. All right, use it all the time. I love it. Great flavor, easy to wick, easy to build. It's just flawless. It works great. This is the 25 Plus. Not much bigger. I thought it'd be a lot bigger. There's your specs up there. I'll throw them up there from the manufacturer. Vape's just as good. Let's dive down to the table. We'll take it apart, look at it, and then I'll tell you what I think. Okay, so today we're taking a look at the Griffin 25 Plus by Geekvape. Comes in their standard traditional case here. Let's see what the differences are. As I tell you on here, Kennedy style, RDA juice flow channels, RDTA, easy wicking, big velocity deck, 18.9 millimeters. Your back, you get an Allen key, you get your flat top cap, you get your spare parts, you get your glass tube, you get your ceramic block, single coil ceramic block. That's about it. You get your scratch and sniff, which is actually underneath, inside, so nobody can alter it on the outside, I guess. And there you go. So let's take a look here. As you can see right off, if you're familiar with the regular Geekvape Griffin 25, it's a plus. It's bigger. Let's see what comes in the extras box first. All right, you got a replacement tank. As you can see, that's a big tank. You got a ceramic block in here. All right, those are for closing off one side of the airflow. You got your nice multi-part tool here with 2 Allen keys and a Phillips screwdriver. You got a different top for it. We'll take a look at that. And you got your bag of goodies. I'll give you quite a bit. You got a bunch of O-rings in there. You got more grub screws. You got everything you need. All right, so here we go. Here we go with the tank. Looks like it has top airflow. This is my first time looking at it, as I usually do here. First time with you. There's your juice flow control on the bottom. Looks nice. That looks like a more substantial, feels more substantial than the old style with a little, just a 4. I think it had 4 little holes there instead of these 2 big slits. All right, you get your Griffin writing there and their logo there. Looks like you got top airflow up here. Unscrewing this will give you your fill ports. Really nice big fill ports on there, no problem putting anything you want in there. Well, let's see. Oh, so okay, you can replace this whole metal top piece that has the top airflow and a small, well, it's pretty small. Yeah, a little smaller than this. They don't look, maybe they're the same. Maybe they're the same. But you can take off that metal top airflow piece and just put on this rubber piece, which is the way I think I would use it. Less heat transfer that way, and top airflow, who needs it? Alright, may not look as good, but I think I like that better. Less heat transfer. When you put your mouth on this, if it touches over here, if this is a tank and atomizer that gets hot, it may transfer some heat there. This way will prevent that. Alright, let's look at the bottom. If we unscrew from this area down, not taking off that part, then we could get our build out. You could do that upside down, take out your build without disturbing the juice of the tank. All right, a nice big deck there. Side grub screws, easy to build on, both sides. Airflow is, instead of a big open slot, it's 2 tubes going down to here. All right, wicking. So wicking, looks like you just got those 2 small holes in there. All right, can you see that? There's a couple of small holes in there. Let's use their tool here to look at it. So it looks like when you wick, you got some pretty small wick holes there. That's unusual. All right, pretty small over there for wicking. And then of course you can tuck it down and it'll just come out to here and here. So we'll see how that works. It looks a little small compared to most wicking holes. I hope it works well. Of course, the other option is not to actually put it through the holes, but have your cotton come down and just pack your cotton right here. So the juice will just flow up through the hole. All right, and perhaps that's the way they design it. So you actually don't push your cotton through the holes. You just leave your cotton sitting, packing underneath here, underneath the posts. All right, and then the juice will just flow in, flow up a little bit in there, and soak your cotton. Now, if you don't pack it down tight enough on there and you leave a gap, then you can get flooding because the juice will just flow through, fill this up, and go down your air hole and come out the side. All right, so we don't want juice coming out your air hole. So we pack it in there. We'll fool around with that and see how that works best. Rest of the tank, pretty standard. You can take off that cap for the deck. All right, and then of course that comes apart for easy cleaning. But the idea normally is you would leave this part in so that you can take out just your build. Okay, this way you can turn it upside down, take out your build, work on your build, put your build right back in. All right, let's compare it to the original Griffin 25, which I still have some juice in there. All right, so you can see the airflow slots in the bottom haven't changed. Inside you had these two big, let's see if we can get that, there we go, two big juice flow slots there compared to 1, 2, 3, 4 holes on that one for your juice flow control. All right. Other than that, I don't see a big difference. Let's do some size comparisons. All right. If we look at the original, it was what do we got there? 25.2, 25.3. The new one, 26.1. So that'll be at 26.2. All right, so not a tremendous difference. Height-wise, not counting the mouthpiece, is 50. And the original was 49. Very slight difference. All right. In case you're curious, with the mouthpiece, this one is 59. The original Geekvape 25 Griffin. The new one is 60. Very slight difference. Very slight difference in there. Inside the build deck, I can't open this one because obviously I have juice in there, but this is a standard build deck. Pretty much the same, but it was just tucking in the cotton in the 4 areas in between the ring and the base. That looks like the main difference to me is that airflow. All right, I'm sorry, juice flow, where you're going to be wicking it in here. So we're going to have to try that, putting in cotton into the holes and seeing how she vapes, and then just leaving it packed underneath. And I think I'm going to try packed underneath first. I think that would be the better option here. And again, what I mean there is no cotton going through that hole, but all your cotton just coming down and packing it here. Once I have this built, I will come back and show you that. All right? Coils in there. Let's do a little wicking. A little too much, but you could always take more off. You can't put back. So my plan here was to just basically pack it down onto the deck a little bit there. Actually, I could have put more because it's a long way down, but you can always bend my coils down a little bit too. All right, so see, that's my idea. I don't know if you can see underneath there, but if you look at the other side, those holes, pretty small. I think I showed you that already. Yeah, I did. So I'm just going to try packing this deck. And I could have put a little more cotton in there, but let's see how this works out. All right, so I'm covering the holes in there. Airflow is clean. We're going to see how that works. All right. Let's put some juice in there. Let's try some of this Duck Pond Dragonfly. course, I thoroughly cleaned the tank. It felt like a little bit of machining oil on there, machine oil. So you should always clean your new tanks, because if you don't, that machine oil will really mess up your taste. And you'll think it's terrible, you think your juice is terrible, but it'll just be some machine oil. Alright. Close off juice flow. Sure everything's tight. Come on. Juice flow's closed off. That's enough for now. This is new juice. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't, in case something goes wrong or it leaks or I don't like it, I don't want to waste it. Open up our juice flow. You don't have to open it all the way either. I mean, it's two big slots, but there we go. Airflow's nice. It's clicky. Clicks into place. I like that a lot better than just a free spinning. And there you go. So we're going to vape on this, and then we'll come back and talk about it and see how that wicking method worked, and let you know what I think of it. So, just like the Griffin 25, the 25 Plus, pretty much the same thing. The main difference is the build deck, and not the building part, but the wicking part. As you can see in the original tank, you had to tuck your wicks down in through the little holes or remove the ring and put it in there the standard way. This is pretty much just packed that bottom. Now when I did it, the wicking, as you saw in the video, in the up close, I did have a little bit of leaking later on, and I suspected that. I just didn't have enough cotton down there. I redid it, and I think I have pictures there now of redoing it with more cotton in there, and I've had zero problems since I just added a little bit more cotton in there. Since then it's been great. I got enough power on here. Let's go up 5 watts. There we go. Go up to 61 watts. Vaping great. Flavor's just as good. Everything about it is just as good. I like it. I like the plastic top on better than this one. This will give you top airflow, but you also have the metal on there. I just like the plastic. I feel the heat dissipates better. This tank really doesn't get hot. Not having any problems with that, but I just like the idea of that better on there. It works great. It wicks great. It's an affordable tank. Does a great job. Yeah, it's definitely a recommend. This is the kind of tank. If you have the Griffin 25 now, there's no reason to run out and buy this one. If you're like me and you have a lot of different RTAs going and you want to have two good ones, get the Griffin 25. And you have a Griffin 25, get a Griffin 25 Plus. Okay? So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.